Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're looking to enhance your tech skills in 2024, you've come to the right place. Today, we're diving into the best technological skills you can learn in just 1 month and how to get started. If you find this content valuable, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more updates. Alright, let's kick things off with data analysis. Now, we live in a world absolutely drowning in data. It's everywhere, right? And I'm not just talking about your Instagram likes or YouTube watch time, though those are part of it. I'm talking about massive data sets that businesses and organizations use to make decisions, understand trends, and basically figure out what's working and what's not. Think about it. Every time you click on a website, buy something online, or even just scroll through your social media feed, you're generating data. And that data, believe it or not, is valuable. Companies want to know what you're interested in, what makes you click, what makes you buy. That's where data analysis comes in. Being able to take all that raw data, make sense of it, and pull out actionable insights, that's like having a superpower in today's job market. And the cool thing is, you don't need to be a math whiz to get started. There are tons of tools out there that make data analysis surprisingly accessible. You can start with the basics like Excel or Google Sheets. These are like the gateway drugs of data analysis. Easy to pick up, surprisingly powerful, and they give you a good foundation for more advanced tools later on. But let's say you're ready to level up, to really dive into the deep end of the data pool. That's where programming languages like Python or R come in. Now I know what you might be thinking, coding? That sounds intimidating, but trust me, it's not as scary as it sounds. Python especially is known for being beginner-friendly. It's like the language they should teach you in school instead of like cursive handwriting. And once you get the hang of it, you can do some seriously cool stuff with data. We're talking about automating tasks, building predictive models, even creating those fancy data visualizations you see in those tech company presentations. The bottom line is, data analysis is a skill that's only going to become more valuable in the future. So whether you're just starting out or you're looking to add a powerful tool to your skill set, data analysis is definitely worth checking out. Next up, let's talk about coding basics. Now, I know some of you might be thinking coding, that's for tech geniuses, not me. But hold on a second, remember what I said about data analysis not requiring you to be a math whiz? Same goes for coding. Coding, at its core, is just about giving instructions to a computer. It's like writing a recipe, but instead of telling someone how to bake a cake, you're telling a computer how to run a program, build a website, or, take over the world. Just kidding. Sort of. The point is, coding is way more accessible than it used to be. Back in the day, you needed to be some kind of computer whisperer, hunched over a glowing green screen, speaking in cryptic symbols. But now, there are tons of resources available online, from interactive tutorials to online courses that can teach you the basics in a fun and engaging way. And speaking of fun and engaging, let's talk about which languages to start with. For beginners, I always recommend Python or JavaScript. Think of these as the gateway drugs to the coding world. Python is super versatile. You can use it for web development, data analysis, even artificial intelligence. It's like the Swiss Army knife of programming languages. JavaScript, on the other hand, is the language of the web. If you want to build interactive websites, create cool animations, or even develop web apps, JavaScript is your go-to. Now, I'm not gonna lie, learning to code takes time and effort. It's like learning a new language, only instead of talking to humans, you're talking to machines. But trust me, the rewards are totally worth it. Being able to build your own websites, create your own apps, even automate those boring tasks that eat up your day, that's some seriously empowering stuff. Chapter 3, Digital Marketing, Master the Art of Online Influence. Alright, moving on to our third must-have tech skill for 2024, digital marketing. Now, I don't need to tell you that the internet has completely changed the way we live, work, and most importantly, buy stuff. Gone are the days of print ads and TV commercials being the only game in town. These days, if you want to reach your audience, you gotta go where they are, online. That's where digital marketing comes in. It's all about using digital channels like search engines, social media, email, and websites to reach your target audience, build relationships, and ultimately drive sales. Think of it like this. Traditional marketing is like shouting your message from a rooftop, hoping someone hears you. Digital marketing is like having a one-on-one conversation with your ideal customer, tailored specifically to their interests and needs. Now, digital marketing is a pretty broad field, but there are a few key areas you'll want to focus on. First up, we've got social media marketing. This is all about creating engaging content for platforms like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, you name it. The goal here is to build a following, get people talking about your brand, and ultimately, drive traffic to your website or online store. Next, we've got SEO, or search engine optimization. This is the art and science of making sure your website shows up at the top of the search results when someone Googles something related to your business. It's like digital real estate. The higher you rank, the more visible you are, and the more likely people are to find you. And finally, we've got content marketing. This is all about creating valuable, informative, and engaging content that attracts and retains your target audience. Think blog posts, articles, videos, infographics, even podcasts. The goal here is to establish yourself as a thought leader in your industry, build trust with your audience, and ultimately, drive them to take action. Chapter 4. Cybersecurity Fundamentals. Become a digital guardian. All right, let's talk about something that's becoming increasingly important in our digital world. Cybersecurity fundamentals. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Cybersecurity? That sounds complicated and technical. And yeah, it can be. But it doesn't have to be. Just like with the other skills we've talked about, you don't need to be a tech whiz to understand the basics and protect yourself online. Think about it. We live in a world where we're constantly connected. We're banking online, shopping online, even storing our most sensitive information in the cloud. And all of that data, it's a prime target for hackers, scammers, and other bad actors. That's why cybersecurity is so important. It's about protecting your data, your privacy, and your digital life from these threats. Now, I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty technical details here, but there are a few fundamental concepts you should be aware of. First up, we've got passwords. I know, everyone tells you to use strong passwords and it's annoying. But trust me, it's important. A strong password is your first line of defense against hackers. Make sure it's long, complex, and unique. And don't even think about using password 123. Next, let's talk about phishing. This is where scammers try to trick you into giving up your personal information, like your login credentials or credit card details, by posing as a trustworthy source, like your bank or a legitimate company. Always be wary of suspicious emails, links, or attachments. If something seems off, it probably is. And finally, let's talk about software updates. I know, those update notifications can be annoying, but they're there for a reason. Software updates often include security patches that fix vulnerabilities that hackers could exploit. So next time you see that update notification, don't ignore it. Take a few minutes to update your software and keep your devices secure. Chapter 5, Cloud Computing, Ride the Wave of the Future. Alright, let's wrap things up with our fifth and final must-have tech skill for 2024 cloud computing. Now you might be thinking, cloud computing? What is that, some kind of magic? And you know what? It kind of is. Well, not really magic, but it's pretty close. In a nutshell, cloud computing is all about accessing computing resources like servers, storage, databases, software, and even artificial intelligence over the internet instead of having to manage all of that stuff yourself on your own physical servers. Think of it like this. Instead of owning a car, you're basically renting one whenever you need it. You only pay for what you use and you don't have to worry about the hassle of maintenance, repairs, or finding a parking spot. Now, cloud computing has become absolutely huge in recent years, and for good reason. It offers a ton of benefits for businesses and individuals alike. For starters, it's incredibly scalable. Need more computing power? No problem, just spin up more servers in the cloud. Need less? Just scale back down. It's that easy. Plus, cloud computing is often more cost-effective than traditional on-premises infrastructure. You don't have to invest in expensive hardware or hire a team of IT specialists to manage it all. And because your data is stored in the cloud, it's accessible from anywhere with an internet connection. No more being tied to your desk or lugging around a heavy laptop. Now, there are a ton of different cloud providers out there, but the big three are Amazon Web Services, AWS, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud Platform, GCP. Each platform has its own strengths and weaknesses, so it's worth doing your research to figure out which one is right for you. But regardless of which platform you choose, understanding the basics of cloud computing is a valuable skill that can open up a world of opportunities. So there you have it. 5 incredible technological skills you can learn in just 1 month in 2024. Whether it's data analysis, coding, digital marketing, cybersecurity, or cloud computing, each skill opens up a world of opportunities. Remember, the key is to take consistent, small steps every day. If you found this video helpful, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more insightful content, and don't forget to click that notification bell so you stay updated on all things tech. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.